Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th canto, chapter 14, the last verse, text 46. Devotees interested in hearing and chanting, Shravanam Kirtanam, regularly discuss the pure characteristics of Bharata Maharaja and praise his activities. If one submissively hears and chants about all auspicious Maharaja Bharata, one's lifespan and material opulences certainly increase. One can become very famous and easily attain promotion to the heavenly planets or attain liberation by merging into the existence of the Lord. Whatever one desires can be attained simply by hearing, chanting, and glorifying the activities of Maharaja Bharata. In this way, one can fulfill all his material and spiritual desires. One does not have to ask for anyone else for these things, for simply by studying the life of Maharaja Bharata, one can attain all desirable things. So, this chapter is an amazing chapter, the forest of enjoyment. And if we really want to understand what is going on in our lives, we should scrutinizingly study this chapter. We are all so fascinated by the material world and material things. Starting from youth, it goes on, being very attracted to different kinds of things like perverted intelligence, which instead of being used to achieve, to understand Krishna, is used for us to pass exams, and so on. Everything is described over here. All the things which we really like, money, sex, power, and everything. All of these are actually described as our enemies. Sex desire is compared to a dust storm. And our attraction for gold is compared to a will-o'-the-wisp. That means something illusory. A will-o'-the-wisp is something illusory, some illusory light which is formed out of gases, and we think it represents something, and so on. So like this, our biggest attraction nowadays is money and sex. And both of these are condemned, are just exposed as something illusory and something like a dust storm which blinds us. So if we realize this, then we will concentrate our intelligence on the real aims of life. Please believe Sukadeva Goswami when he says that there is no need for us to endeavor in all sorts of ways to make more money or to get more power or get more talents and so on. There is no need. If we just understand devotees and follow them, then our desires can be fulfilled. Let us take the example of the pure devotee Guru Maharaja. He is not taking any endeavor for he's not obsessed with his body getting cured. He just does the bare minimum required, and he leaves everything to Krishna, that if Krishna wants his body to be cured or not to be cured, he is indifferent, he is happy. You all know that he is very happy in the intensive care unit. When anyone else would be lamenting and pitying themselves, he was there giving them happiness. Unforgettable happiness is what all the staff at the ICU and the chairman of the hospital and the security personnel, all of them were amazed at this. So how is it possible? It is possible because he very clearly understood that all these things like getting his body cured are illusory, temporary. It is of no use thinking about it, because it is Krishna who is the controller. So he is concentrating all the time in giving us, give, Gauranga, 4G. That's what he's giving us all the time. And he leaves it completely to Krishna to do whatever he wants with his body, whether he wants to cure it or doesn't want to cure it, he leaves it to him. So why do we all allow ourselves to be stopped like this? Why do we reduce our commitment to Krishna consciousness? Because we say, I have to earn money, my business is making a loss, my children are not okay, my children must study well, I want to stay in America, I want to do this, I want to do that. So many things at the cost of Krishna consciousness. It is because we do not believe. So please follow those who believe, like Guru Maharaja, see the results on their lives, and all your desires will get fulfilled. Please have faith and Do whatever is required without stretching too much, and use all the intelligence and all your capability to understand Krishna consciousness, understand the devotees and serve them with love and follow their instructions. This is why we are taking the trouble to record this 5 minutes lecture, explanation of the Srimad Bhagavatam every day, sending it out to Mathura Desh, to New Surbhi Kunj, to the ex-Mathura Desh leaders, Simanta Dweep, and to the youth especially. I hope the youth are listening every day and change their lives and continue their dedication as they were when they were children in Mathura Desh or in New Surbhi Kunj, and keep on increasing their Krishna consciousness by following what is being said in the Srimad Bhagavatam. And I guarantee you personally, your life will be very successful and happy. Hare Krishna.